Hi, I just bought myself a brand new saw stop, table saw. It's very nice, and I figured I'd upgrade to a really nice miter fence. So I tried a couple of them, but I've run into a couple of problems I thought I'd share with everybody, because the reviews on YouTube seem to be overwhelmingly that they come out perfect. Well, the first one I ordered on Amazon is a Goingmake. You get it, it's very heavy, seems to be really well constructed. Everything's just really nice on it. I really want to like this miter gauge. I put it all together. It was very easy to do, good instructions. Brought it up here to my fence, and I go to square it up, the saw blade. So it's got really nice adjustments here to square to the saw blade. That was easy to do with a few set screws here. Then I went to adjust this thing to make sure it was square. The fence was square to this table top. Well, then I ran into a little bit of a problem. Let me move this out of the way here. So the problem is this fence is not flat. The top part of the fence here, I put this square on there, and then I push it down, and it hits this bottom edge of the fence. So this bottom edge of the fence is proud of this surface, I'm guessing by just 1, 2, 3 thousandths. It's not very much, but it's enough to make this so you can't make this whole surface of the fence flat or square to this surface here. I suppose you could put a piece of tape across here on your brand new, highly machined miter gauge, but I didn't want to do that. It's also got a second problem. You move the stop, which is a very nice stop and micro adjuster. The micro adjuster is really stiff, but it works. You move this stop out, it hits this magnifying glass that's in the top of the fence. So to move anything past this part on the fence and to use this extension, which is a very solid, nicely built extension, you have to take this stop off and you have to move it out to the outboard extension. So there's this unusable area for the stop right there. Now this, if I was going to keep this miter gauge, I can machine off this surface of this clamp here, and I'm sure it would work fine. It would be just a little bit enough to clear this magnifying glass that sticks up a little bit. Not something you want to have to do on a brand new miter gauge, but doable. This issue with the surface here standing proud of the rest of the fence, I don't think that's quite so easily fixed, short of always using a sacrificial board in there that you have a relief cut for this lower surface. So I decided I'm going to send this miter fence back to Amazon. They're going to take it back, and then I ordered the Hongdui. So this one was a little bit more expensive, like $250 compared to $220 for the Goingmake. It's actually also looks like a very nice machine piece of equipment. It's a little bit lighter than the Goingmake. And the miter bar is an inch or two shorter. It's still a very nice piece of machinery here. It's got a nice extension, fairly solid, not quite as solid as the Goingmake, but pretty nice. The stop works really well on this one with the micro adjuster, nice and smooth. And I adjusted it so it fits nice in my slot here. So I took this one, and here's where you get into a problem. I took this one, squared it up to my saw blade, and noticed I needed to rotate it 0.2 degrees counterclockwise this way so I could make it nice and square to the blade. And to do that on this miter gauge means you take these. I had to extend this washer, I guess, here with the Allen wrench. Very easy to do. I extend the washer just a little bit so it sticks out from this surface to rotate the fence over. Now when I put the fence back on, okay, so I'll tighten it up, and it's got nice thumb screws on both miter gauges, so everything works really nicely. Everything you can just adjust with a hand, no tools required. Same with loosening the fence, you can slide it back and forth. So I tighten that up here. Now the problem that I came to is, watch this here. This is tightened up, and I'm holding the miter gauge down against the table, so that's not moving, but it's rocking now against that surface that we had extended here to make the fence square to the blade. It's nice and tight because you have the whole surface of the miter gauge on this side, but you only have that one point over here, and this thing rocks. So now I can't have solid. If I back that off, if I back off that surface again so it's not quite square, tighten it up. This thing is rock solid, doesn't move at all, but it's not square to the blade anymore. So my short-term solution, well, first thing I did was I contacted Hongdui. They had an email right in their setup instructions. I contacted them. They actually got back to me within 24 hours and said, hey, send a video of what the problem is. That's why I'm making this, so I can send them a video of what the problem is. The Goingmake, I couldn't find a contact for customer support until I searched the internet. I found an email, and I couldn't get through to that email, so it couldn't be delivered to that email. So no customer support there. This one so far responded really quickly. I have no idea what they're going to say as far as fixing this issue or making this issue good, or if it's even possible. But at least they got back to me. Thank you.